Hi everyone, it's me Teacher J and welcome back to our channel. So for today ay didiscuss po natin about ratio and proportion. So define muna natin yung ratio. So kapag sinabing ratio, ito yung naisip kong definition ng ratio. A ratio is a comparison of numbers or quantities. So sabi niya, comparison of numbers or quantities. A ratio can be written in different ways, just like A is to B, A over B, or A is to B. Just like for example, 21 students in one class, or 21 student is to one class. Another example, 33 students is to 7 teachers. So those are the examples of a ratio. So another example of a ratio, given x is equal to 6, y is equal to 18, z is equal to 15, give each ratio in simplest form. It's like this one. For letter A, we are going to give the ratio x over y, or x is to y. So we all know that x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 18. So that is 6 over 18. So we need to get the simplest form of this, 6 over 18, that is 1 over 3. Or this is 1 is to 3. Okay, let's have another example. Y to B. So we all know that y is equal to 18 and z is equal to 15. And we need to simplify this, or we need to get the simplest form, that is 6 to 5. Okay? Let's have another example. X plus z is to y. And then we all know that x is equal to 6, z is 15, and y is equal to 18. So parang isa-substitute nyo lang, ano? And then, 6 plus 15, that is equal to 21, is to 18. And we all know that this one is not the simplified form, so we need to get the simplest form of this, so that is 7 is to 6. So the ratio of x plus z is to y, that is 7 is to 6. And then proceed tayo sa proportion. So ito naman po yung nakita kong meaning, or meaning ko about proportion. A proportion was defined as mathematical statement expressing equality between two ratios. So another po, it is a comparison between two ratios, two equal ratios. Okay? Just like for example, or proportion can be written in two ways. A over B is equal to C over D. Or A is to B is equal to C is to D. So these are the two ways po on how to write proportions. So in a proportion, sabi dito, in a true proportion, the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. Kaya lang, paano natin ma-identify dyan kung saan yung means at saka extremes? So let's have this one. A is to B is equal to C is to D. So we have here, ito yung first term natin, second term, third term, and fourth term. Yung 1 and 4, or first and fourth term, ito yung tinatawag nating extremes. Parang dulo-dulo lang. Ano? And then, yung nasa gitna, yung second term at saka third term, this is what we call the means. So, again, the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. So, ito yung gagamitin po natin para malaman natin kung proportion ba yung dalawang ratios or not a proportion. Let's have these examples. We are going to identify if these proportions, or if these examples are proportion or not proportion. Let's have the first example. 3:5 is equal to 6:10. This proportion can be written as 3:5 is equal to, or 3/5 is equal to 6/10. So, para malaman natin yan kung proportion o hindi, gagamitin natin ng cross multiplication. Okay, so 3 times 10, that is equal to 30. And then 6 times 5 is equal to 30. So, yung 30 at saka 30, they are equal. Right? Meaning to say, this is a proportion. Another example, 5/7 is equal to 15/21. So, para malaman din natin kung proportion o hindi, cross multiplication yung gagamitin po natin. So, 5 times 21, that is 105. And then, 15 times 7, that is 105. And we all know that 105 is equal to 105. So, meaning, this is a proportion. Let's have another one. 3/8 is equal to 12/30. So, to identify if it is proportion or not, cross multiplication po yung gagamitin po natin. So, 30 times 3, that is 90. Okay? And then, 12 times 8, that is 96. And we all know that 90 is not equal to 96. Meaning, this is not a proportion. And now, magsasolve tayo ng problems involving proportions. So, let's have the first example. 12:b is equal to 36:9. So, this proportion can be written as 12/b is equal to 36/9. So, para masolve yung b, we need to use cross multiplication method. So, that is 36 times b is equal to 12 times 9. And that is, unahin muna natin yung 36 times b, that is 36b, is equal to 12 times 9, that is equal to 108. And then, para masolve yung b, we need to divide both sides of the equation by 36 or by using MPE. So, divided by 36, divided by 36. So, this is, b now is equal to 108 divided by 36, that is equal to 3. And b now is equal to 3. Let's have the second example. A/b is equal to 3/21. To solve for a, we need to use the property or cross multiplication property. So, a times 21 is equal to 7 times 3. So, that is 21a is equal to 21. And then, divide both sides of the equation by 21. A now is equal to 1. So, the value of a is equal to 1. Let's have the third example. 2x/5 is equal to 8/10. To solve for x here, we need to use the property which is cross multiplication property. Okay? So, 2x times 10, that is 20x. And then 5 times 8, that is equal to 40. And then, divide both sides of the equation by 20. X now is equal to 2. So, the value of x is equal to 2. And then, if we are going to check the obtained value, you need to substitute from the original proportion. So, let's try the second example. A/7 is equal to 3/21. Kapag ang a mo ay 1, ayan po. So, 1/7 is equal to 3/21. Check po natin kung equal yan. 21 times 1, that is 21. 7 times 3, it is equal to 21. So, 21 is equal to 21. Let's have the fourth example. X plus 3/4 is equal to 9/2. So, again, we need to use cross multiplication property. So, that is x plus 3 times 2 is equal to 9 times 4. And then, unahin natin ito, x plus 3 times 2, that is equal to 2 times the quantity x plus 3 is equal to 9 times 4, that is equal to 36. And then, distribute this one, 2 times x, that is 2x. 2 times positive 3, that is positive 6, is equal to 36. And then, applying subtraction property of equality, or simply transpose positive 6 to right side, ay magiging 2x is equal to 36 minus 6. And then simplify this one, we have 2x is equal to 30. And then using MPE, or simply divide both sides of the equation by 2, x now is equal to 15. So this is now the answer. Next, example number 5. X plus 2 over 3 is equal to 4x over 6. So to solve for the value of x, we need to use the cross multiplication property. So that is x plus 2 times 6 and 4x times 3. And then we have this one, x plus 2 times 6, that is 6 times the quantity x plus 2, is equal to 4x times 3, that is equal to 12x. Simplify this one. We have 6 times x, that is 6x. And then 6 times positive 2, that is positive 12, is equal to 12x. And then simplify, or using subtraction property of equality, or simply transpose positive 6x here to right side. Ayan po. So 12 is equal to 12x is equal to minus 6x. And then simplify this. You have 12 is equal to 12x minus 6x, that is 6x. And then divide both sides of the equation by 6, or by using MPE, x now is equal to 2. So the value of x is equal to 2. So if you want to check if this values of x, or if this value of x ay satisfies dun sa original proportion, isa-substitute nyo lang. So if you have questions or clarifications, pwede nyo pong itype yung question nyo sa ating comment section. Thanks for watching. Keep safe and God bless.